Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine and today I figured I'd kind of do like a Q&A for you guys. I know I've posted a few videos, you know, kind of like vlogs, challenges, whatever, but I feel like you guys don't really know me like at all. Some of you may know me, some of you may know of me, and some of you may not know me at all. So I figured why not just do a quick Q&A, kind of get to know me a little better and get to know you guys a lot better. So let's just get into it. I did post a Instagram story asking you guys to kind of just ask me questions like what you want to know, my background, my job, my relationship, whatever it is, and I did get a lot of questions, so I'm kind of just gonna go down the list, choose the best ones, and we'll start from there. Alright, let's just start off with the first question is, how did you and Justin meet? So long story short, I was at work and my friend texted me saying, hey, when you're out, come meet up with me and a few friends at this ice cream shop. So I was like, whatever, might as well. I had no plans, so I went to the ice cream shop and Justin and his friend were there, and that's just how we met. We kind of just like started hanging out. It just went from there, and now we've been together for almost 2 years, so I'm thankful that I met him. Shout out to my friend because he's definitely one of the greatest, you know, guys I've ever met. I really wouldn't trade him for anything. So next question is, what is your nationality? I am 100% Puerto Rican. My mom is 100% Puerto Rican. My dad is 100% Puerto Rican. So yeah, I was born in Boston, from Massachusetts, obviously. I've never been to Puerto Rico, but 2 days, and I am in Puerto Rico for the first time, so I'm so excited. I actually do get a lot, whether I'm like Italian or even sometimes I'll get like Cambodian. I'm like, no, I'm 100% Puerto Rican. My blood is 100% Puerto Rican. Next question is, what are you most grateful for in your life? That is hard. I'm sorry if the lighting's getting a little mixed up. I'm using like natural lighting right now and it kind of looks foggy, but what are you most grateful for in your life? That can vary. I'm honestly just most grateful to still be alive. I mean, 19 years, still going strong, completely healthy. That's all that really matters to me. I'm grateful for the few individuals who have helped me, you know, through my past. I definitely had a tough two years. The past 2 years have been really tough for me, but I'm grateful for the few people I had next to me that helped me through it, and you know, I'm doing better now, and that's all that matters, and it's all thanks to those few individuals. You know exactly who you are. Yeah, it's been tough, but I mean, day by day it's getting better, and honestly I think this is the best I've been in those 2 years, so I can't really complain. What are some challenges you think the next generation will face? That can honestly, like, my generation now it's just taken like a complete turn compared to my parents' generation. Like, so I just think for the next generation after me is, I don't think they're really gonna know what it is to live. I think the whole social media thing, the whole phones, all the technology, we think technology now is the best it's ever been, but just wait like another 10 to 20 years and technology is gonna be insane. And I just feel like the next generation will not know how to live. Like I said, they won't know what it is to just go for a hike. They won't know what it is to just be outside with your friends, just being dumb, you know, running around. They won't know what that is. They will be so like sucked in to being home and on the social media and on all the new technology that will, you know, be advanced in the next few years, which is tough. I think my generation now, it's already hard when it comes to being on their phones all the time and not going out and enjoying nature, not going out and enjoying the weather. the biggest challenge would definitely be like not knowing how to live, not knowing what to do. You know, they're just gonna be stuck in the house, and next thing you know, they're gonna be 40 with kids and be like, what did we do when we were younger? They won't have any stories. They won't have any crazy stories to tell their kids or their grandkids. All they're gonna say is, yeah, I was in my room all day on this new technology. You know, like, that's crazy to me that I feel like that's what's gonna happen in the next few years, but that's life. All right, the next question is, what is the first thing you notice about a person? So I think I kind of have an advantage when it comes to this. I am a waitress, so I do constantly talk to new people every single day, whether they're older, younger, the same age as me. And I just think the first thing I notice when it comes to just meeting someone new in general is like their personality, you know? Like, I'm the type where if I don't know you and, you know, we just say hi to each other, I can just start a conversation. It's very easy for me to talk to someone if they can talk to me back, you know? I don't want to talk to someone and they're just awkward and not saying anything back. Like, yeah, some people can't start a conversation that easy, so I just feel like the first thing I notice is whether I can easily talk to you. If I can easily talk to you, that's like a bonus point, because I can talk for hours, I can talk about anything, and if you can talk just as much as me, then we can be best friends. What made you want to start YouTube? I don't know. I've never really had a hobby growing up. I've worked full-time since I was 15 years old, and I never really had a hobby. Like, I quit sports, I quit anything, any special, any extracurricular activity I did in school. I quit it because I wanted to work, but that was obviously for personal reasons on why I needed the money. But at the same time, I feel like throughout high school I never did anything fun. I never, you know, did any group activities. For a senior year, the only thing I did was go to prom. I didn't do powder puff, I didn't do the senior scavenger hunt. Like, I didn't do anything, so I never really had a hobby. So once I got out of high school, I still work full-time, but I just kind of want to cut that down and focus on something else that I actually really enjoy, and I found that to be YouTube. Like I said, I can talk a lot. I can talk to this camera for hours. I can talk to you guys for God knows how long, you know? And ever since I started it, like, I love editing. It is a process. It is really hard. It is hard from someone that, you know, has no idea what they're doing when it comes to computers or editing, and still day by day learning. Like, each video I post, I learn something new, and I can admit that to you guys. Like, I'm not the best at editing yet. Hopefully, like, yeah, you know, hopefully one day I do become the best. Hopefully one day I do completely understand the program that I'm using. But it's kind of a hobby to challenge myself. I really like the fact that I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just jumping in, going right for it, having fun with it. So I think that's kind of why I wanted to start YouTube, just because I knew it's a challenge and I wanted to see if I could keep up with it. And at this rate, I think I'm going to keep up with it. I really do love it. I really do think it's fun. And if I make it one day, I make it. If I don't, I don't. At least I found something that I enjoy. That's really all that matters to me. I'm not looking to be famous. I'm not looking to be the best YouTuber out there. No, I'm just looking for a platform, and if I get it, I get it, and if I don't, I don't. Like I said, at least I'm having fun. And if people, you know, hate on the fact that I'm posting my videos, I don't care. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for fun, and as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. So next question is, do you have a New Year's resolution? Have you succeeded so far? No. I don't think I've ever given myself a New Year's resolution. I kind of just learned to live day by day, and like I said, if anything, I think YouTube is probably the only thing I've challenged myself to. You know, keeping up with videos, keeping up with editing. Like I said, I do work full-time, so I'll do a video in the morning, go to work, come home and edit it, and hopefully post it the next day. So that's kind of like how my schedule is right now. That's probably the only New Year's resolution I have, is to just really push YouTube and stay consistent with it. Next for a question is, biggest lesson you've learned in life so far. Okay, but I really feel like this lighting is like really messing up my video. Oh, but now it's dark. I'm just gonna leave it like this because I just kind of feel like it's like foggy, kind of has like that sun ray over it, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. But anyway, where was I? Biggest lesson you've learned in life so far. So like I said, the past 2 years have been really tough for me. So I think out of everything I've been through, the biggest lesson I've learned is kind of just to keep myself happy. Like, with the few individuals around me, obviously I do care for them and I do want them to be happy, but I felt like I put my family in front of my own happiness, which sounds wrong, but you know, family can backstab you too. So I kind of feel like I was so worried on making them happy that it made me worse. So the biggest lesson, honestly, is just to make sure I'm happy, make sure I'm doing everything that I want to do before anyone else. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but like I said, I do want people around me to be happy, but I need to be happy myself. I can't make other people around me happy if I'm not happy, and that's kind of probably like the biggest lesson I've learned. I just really need to focus on myself, focus on my career, focus on just kind of moving on in life and not just like stopping at the age of 19 and doing absolutely nothing with my life. So, because I kind of felt like I was at that point where I really didn't know what I was gonna do. And yeah, I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I just know that I want to keep pushing. So always make sure you're happy yourself. You know, you are first priority. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure, you know, your happiness is priority. And I cannot stress that enough, and I've learned that the hard way. So next for your question is most traumatic experience. That's hard. I don't really think I could choose one. Most traumatic experience. So I can actually get really personal with that question, or I could get very like just kind of like a funny traumatic experience. So I'm kind of gonna do the funny traumatic experience once, and then maybe one day I will, you know, completely explain what had happened to me in the past couple years. But most traumatic experience is when I am in bed sleeping at about midnight and I get a FaceTime call, and Justin, my boyfriend, if you guys don't know who Justin is, has a bandaged wrap around his head. That made my heart fall to the floor. I had no idea what happened. I know he went to a concert that night with his friend, and he will be glad to tell you guys that story, because that's probably one of his favorite stories and probably one of the worst stories for me to tell. But yeah, long story short, he jumped off a stage and cracked his head open and was headed to the ER. Thank God he was okay. But just seeing, like, answering his FaceTime call thinking like, oh, like, baby, I just got home, like, the concert was so fun. Instead of hearing that, all I see is a bandage wrapped around his head. So that was definitely the most traumatic experience for me. The next question is what is your favorite type of music? I don't really have a favorite type. You know, I'm definitely that girl that can kind of listen to anything. I mean, I do love my R&B. Of course I love my R&B. I grew up with 4 brothers, and that was kind of like all they listened to was R&B. So I definitely, well, one brother kind of listened to like Big Pun, Eminem. He was that brother, but like all my other brothers definitely listened to like the R&B that was popular those days, whatever. So like I said, I don't really have a favorite type. I can listen to anything. I can listen to 50 Cent, I can listen to Post Malone, I can go from Post Malone to Ariana Grande, I can go to, you know, I can have a whole list of people that I listen to. I can't forget my Spanish music. Of course I need my reggaeton in my life, but I can listen to anything. I think I already read these ones. I did. So next one is 3 bad slash good habits you have. Okay. I definitely have more than 3, but so I'll start off with 3 bad. So 3 bad habits is I will come home, you know, change my clothes and kind of just like toss them, whether they were clean or dirty. I kind of just toss them. I like to keep my room clean, but when it comes to like clothes, I can be really messy because 1, me and Justin live together, so we don't have enough space. 2, I have so many clothes, I just kind of just toss it. That's a really bad habit that I need to get into the hang of. But another bad habit would be my makeup desk. Justin hates. So when I first moved in, I didn't have my own desk, so I used his desk for my makeup. He could not find his laptop, he could not find his keys, he could not find his wallet, he could not find anything. Alright, so in the middle of me editing, I just realized that half of my, you know, the end of my video didn't record. So I'm sorry if the lighting's a little different, I'm sorry if, you know, the whole scenery just completely changed, but of course I have to finish this video for you guys. So where the video stopped when I was editing, I was talking about bad and good habits. I believe I was just in the middle of talking about a bad habit, which is keeping my makeup desk clean. And as I said before, I didn't have a desk, so Justin's desk was just completely mobbed with my makeup. So that definitely is something that I have been better at. Ever since I got my own desk, I got like this drawer, you know, like 3 drawers in it to organize my makeup, which is still not completely organized in the drawer, but I'll get the hang of it eventually. So I'm just gonna kind of skip over that question because I don't want to confuse you guys. I don't want to make this video, you know, all messed up and in different order, so I'm just gonna move on to the next question. So give me just a second to pull the questions back up. Okay, I don't think I've answered these questions yet. So the next question is going to be, what is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is a horse, and I have a funny story behind this one actually. So we have this fair near my city, it's called Tossfield Fair, and we have it every fall. And Justin took me there last year, and we were like in the barn where all the pigs are and all of that, and I look up because you could kind of see like an open field through the barn, and I just sprinted, I just ran. Justin's like, where are you going? I didn't even answer him, I just started running. And finally he caught up to me, and I was at a fence and there was a horse there, and this was my first time ever seeing a horse in person, so I completely bawled my eyes out. I was crying like a little baby, and that was when Justin realized that horses were my favorite animals. It's funny to look back at now. I was crying like someone just died. Like I was like, oh my god, it's a horse, oh my goodness. Like I don't think I've ever cried that much for an animal in my life. But horses are my favorite animal, to answer the question. What is your zodiac sign, and do you believe in what they say about the signs? I am a Capricorn, and I do believe what they say about the signs. Like, it's just too accurate and too on point not to believe. You know, I can read something on how my day should go, and it would be completely accurate. It could be completely accurate on how my day is going or the situation I'm in. So I do believe in zodiac signs. I am a Capricorn. Shout out to my Capricorns. You know, we are besties, and I do believe in them. What can I say? Next question is, what is your... I think I already answered this question. I'm just going to stop it there. The video I was editing is already kind of long, and I have answered some questions in that, so I just thought I'd kind of finish this off, you know, do my outro and all of that, because, you know, this is how my day is going, and my camera likes to stop when I'm in the middle of recording. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Q&As, follow my Instagram. It will be right here at JazzRosa on Instagram, and you can DM me, or if I post another story wanting to do an updated Q&A, you know, all you have to do is type something, DM me, ask me a question, ask me whatever you would like, and I will answer it for you guys. And also, something I did want to mention, because me and Justin are leaving to Puerto Rico soon, I'm going to try my best to kind of vlog for like 2 days and then post a video, 2 days and post a video. We are going for 7 days, and I kind of just didn't want to come back home and put 7 days worth of stuff in one video. Obviously, I don't want you guys watching like a 30-40 minute long video, and I don't want you guys to miss out on like the experience I had. If you're looking to travel, if you're looking to go to Puerto Rico, I want you guys to get the full, you know, the full view on the experience I had. So like I said, I'm going to try my best. Bear with me. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos.